What's going on, Underworld crew? And today we're talking about the Solstice event in Destiny 2. This event isn't much different than the one previously, but it's still one of the best ways to get high stat armor for your builds. So first off, head to the tower. When you get to the tower, talk to Ava. She's going to have a quest for you, and once you accept the quest, she will give you a set of Solstice armor. Make sure you back out of it, put that Solstice armor back on, and then she will update the quest and give you some silver leaves. If you ever need more silver leaves, you can get more by just completing activities in the game while wearing Solstice armor. You do get more leaves for wearing a full set, but it's only one extra per drop. Now let's go do a Bonfire Bash. If you open your map, it's the activity above the tower. Make sure you have Solstice armor equipped, since the more armor you have on, the more silver leaves will get converted into silver ash. I've also heard that this may correlate to how much loot you get at the end, but I'm not really 100% sure on this because I'm uploading this the day after the event starts, so I can't really do adequate testing. But you know, better safe than sorry, right? You can load in with just one armor piece on, and if you can remember to put all the other armor on before you kill the boss, that also works as well. But if you can't, just put the whole set on. Now this is where Bonfire Bash has changed a bit from event to event. If you've played the last one in the past, I'm sure you remember the game plan was to divide and conquer so you can get the max of 20 igniter stone. Well, this year you can stay with your team. The game actually promotes this by increasing your super generation speed while you're close to teammates. You still just gotta kill a bunch of Cabal and look around for the ships to drop the ignition carriers. The ignition carrier is a glowing Cabal that you will drop out of a ship. You can't miss them. Upon death, they will drop 3 igniters and you can just chuck them into the bonfire since they have very good tracking. But at least make sure you have clear line of sight before you throw, since missed igniters will not count. You have 8 minutes to throw as many igniters as you can, or until you hit the maximum of 30. Once that timer has ran out, or you hit the maximum of 30, a taken boss will spawn, kill it, and your loot drops. Like I said, remember to swap before you kill this boss if you do not have the full set of armor on. Now that you have finished the Bonfire Bash, you have completed your event challenge. Go claim that event challenge in your quest tab in Solstice menu. After claiming the challenge, you now have everything you need to start upgrading your armor. The kindling and silver ash can be used to upgrade your armor to give it high stats. Slotting both of these into their respective mod slots will increase the stat roll in the armor. On the third and final use of kindling and silver ash, you can pick what specific stat you want 20 stat in. Your ghost mods do affect this armor stat reroll, so it is possible to get a plus 20 in one stat and a guaranteed 10 in another. And with that being said, because I know you guys are going to get annoyed thinking you have to gather all this kindling over and over again, you don't. Once you upgrade one piece of armor with kindling, every single piece of armor that drops in that slot will be fully rekindled. So you only got to spend the silver ash. This is why this event is so good for armor farming, because you get to practically build the armor just the way you want it. You get to put 30 points into the exact stats that you want. Now, it may not be the highest of high stats like artifice armor or armor you get from the war table, but it's better than nothing. So this is how the event is going to flow. First step, do the event card challenges. Try to do as many of the challenges as you can at the same time, do activities to get silver leaves, and then run a Bonfire Bash to turn those silver leaves into silver ash. Then use the kindling and the silver ash you got from the bonfire event and the event challenges to upgrade your armor for high stats. Altar of Sorrows is a great way to farm silver leaves. You can do the activity that gives you leaves every wave, and if you kill the final boss that gives you even more. You can also pick up patrols as you're doing the wave to get even more. Now let's move into some weapon rolls that I think you should look for, starting with the something new 120 RPM stasis hand cannon. The PvP roll that I'm hunting for is rapid hit kill clip, maybe even Discordance Harmony for some 2-tab chaining after kill with another weapon. For PvE, there are some more options here though. You can go with the tried and true Demolitionist Wellspring. If you don't have access to AS Luna, you can also go with rapid hit Headstone for stasis builds. And man, I hate to say this, the new Rocket crowning dialogue is pretty trash. So trash that I don't even want to go back and re-edit this to say his name correctly. Like, in all honesty, I don't really see anything here. Maybe there's something you might want, but in my opinion, this thing is really not worth chasing at all. If I had to give something to go for, I'd maybe say Demo Chain Reaction, but even with that, why use the Rocket for ad clear? Just grab one for the collection and throw it in the vault, or delete it altogether. Because if you throw it in your vault, I can already tell you're never going to use it. Moving over to the Compass Rose Precision Shotgun, I think this is more of a PvE shotgun. It's got great perks in the 4th column like Trench Barrel, Vorpal Weapon, and Incandescent. The 3rd column kinda struggles though, with the only really reliable perk being Lead from Gold. And that's about everything for this event. I hope you enjoyed the video and let me know if there's anything I can do to make the next one better in the comments below. I appreciate you guys giving me your time and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And remember to be easy and stay spooky. Peace. It's got great perks in the 4th column like Trench Barrel, Vorpal Weapon, and Incandescent, but the 3rd condom Third condom, Dante. The third condom.